Welcome to the Bible Stories with John channel. What if everything you've been taught about God is a lie? What if the loving Creator you've prayed to is actually a jealous deceiver? These aren't my words. They come from early followers of Jesus, the Gnostics. Their discoveries were so shocking that the church erased them from history. Today, we'll uncover their hidden teachings, explore startling biblical contradictions, and ask a daring question. Is Yahweh the loving God, or something far more sinister? Take a moment to reflect. If Yahweh is truly a God of love, mercy, and justice, why does he act like a vengeful warlord? Why does he demand blood sacrifices, punish innocent people, and spread fear? These are questions the Gnostics asked in the 2nd century AD. Their answer? Yahweh is not the true God. The Gnostics believed Yahweh was the demiurge, a false god, jealous and malevolent, who created the flawed material world as a prison for our souls. In contrast, they believed the true God as a being of pure light and love, existing beyond the physical universe. One of the Gnostic texts, the Apocryphon of John, reveals Yahweh's true nature. It quotes him saying, "I am God and there is no other." But the Gnostics saw this as arrogance. To them, Yahweh was not the ultimate creator, but a tyrant pretending to be God. Even Jesus hinted at this truth. In John 8:44, Jesus tells the Pharisees, "You are of your father, the devil." Was he pointing to Yahweh? Think about it. Yahweh demanded war and blood while Jesus preached love and forgiveness. Their messages couldn't be more different. Let's revisit the story of Adam and Eve. Yahweh forbids them from eating the fruit of knowledge, saying they would die. But when they ate it, they didn't die. They awakened. The Gnostics believed the serpent wasn't evil but a liberator, offering humanity its first glimpse of the truth. For the Gnostics, this wasn't a story of sin but of rebellion, an attempt to escape the prison Yahweh created. Yahweh's actions in the Bible raise troubling questions. In Numbers 14, he punishes the Israelites with 40 years of wandering in the desert simply because they were afraid. In Exodus 12, he orders the killing of Egypt's firstborn children. Yahweh also demanded endless blood sacrifices, from animals to the near sacrifice of Isaac. Why? The Gnostics believed he craved power, obedience, and fear. Now let's talk about Judas Iscariot, often seen as the ultimate villain. But what if Judas wasn't a traitor? The Gospel of Judas, a Gnostic text discovered in the 1970s, reveals a different story. In this gospel, Judas is the only disciple who understands Jesus' mission. Jesus tells him, "You will sacrifice the man that clothes me," meaning Judas would help free Jesus from his physical body, a prison created by Yahweh. Judas didn't betray Jesus. He fulfilled his mission, enabling the crucifixion and resurrection to break Yahweh's hold over humanity. The Gnostics compared Yahweh to other jealous gods from ancient cultures, like the Babylonian god Marduk. These gods demanded worship, obedience, and blood. Yahweh's jealousy and violent tendencies, as seen in Exodus 34:14, matched the profile of the demiurge, a flawed being desperate for control. The Nag Hammadi Library, a collection of Gnostic texts, goes further. It claims the material world wasn't created by a benevolent God but by Yahweh and his rulers, the archons, to keep humanity trapped. In contrast to Yahweh, the true God exists beyond the physical universe. The Gnostics believed this God is pure light, love, and truth. They taught that a divine spark exists within each of us, a piece of the true God. Yahweh's greatest crime, they said, was keeping us ignorant of our own divine potential. The church declared the Gnostics heretics, burned their texts, and erased their teachings, but fragments of their knowledge survived. One Gnostic philosopher, Marcion, argued that Yahweh was not the Father Jesus preached about. While Yahweh ruled through fear and law, Jesus revealed a God of love and grace. These revelations force us to re-examine our beliefs. If Yahweh's actions resemble those of a tyrant, should we still worship him without question? The Gnostics' message wasn't about rejecting faith, but rediscovering the true God. Now, the truth is resurfacing. The hidden texts, the buried stories, they're here, waiting for us to uncover them. The Gnostics risked everything to reveal Yahweh's true nature. Their voices were silenced, but not forever. It's time to ask yourself, are you ready to see the truth? Are you ready to awaken the divine spark within you and seek the true God of love and light? The choice is yours. Let's stop living in fear and embrace the truth. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we can uncover the light that has been hidden for centuries. See you in the next video. Take care. God bless you all.